those years of college? Totally paying off. Another day, another shift. Maybe you'll find something fun over here. I'm up for doing this again.
Found it. It's mine! Why would I do that? Huh? Huh. That makes sense. I don't want to be no thief, eh?
Yeah.
Just another loud. If you've got money, You keep this up, and we will both be...
You know why they call... What? Hold on. You're telling me it's supposed to be harmless prank we send newbies to go find. It's not supposed to... The only way this could happen is if... Damn it! Well, whatever you found, it's still impressive. You showed me...
You're looking interesting today. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down. Good. I prefer first-hand feed. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity. Do you think they're worth redemption? Saving the jobs of thousands is altruistic. It's a financial burden. It would be a huge... This is true. Getting what few capable employees they have at... Next question. What is your opinion? And why do you feel it was well handled? Please. Being prepared for anything is a great asset. One that Masako... I appreciate the insight. I suppose... It's only dangerous to those who can't afford one. I think we all know how averse I am to chaos. Our competition has yet to truly master Neo. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
This meeting should prove to be that. I assume Masako briefed you on her That blasted tech. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion. I knew it was a grave security risk. I suppose you're right. As long as my first priority will be to get the board and all security men. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd, we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new... I hate to agree, but you're right. And I'm sure... Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's...
So much work to do. Great, the bane of my department. You heard correct. I've every reason to believe that All right, I could use the entertainment. I'm finding myself unable to disagree. Huh. Well, what do you know? Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom. Are you trying to add to my stress right now? First off. Second, that tech is I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's in an ideal situation, yes. Now, Masako's lucky to have you at her disposal. You may be the greatest asset. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful.
Ooh, look at that. Your surgical wound's healing like a dream. And how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any... That's great. I'd say Project one step closer to seeing market approval. So, tell me what you think of the nerve. I'd be the next Ray DeCaris. How amazing would that be? DeMarcus, eat... So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be? That's what I'm hoping for. They may be the underdog, but that doesn't mean they... Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can...
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side? Well, you can let Masako know to rest easy. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd while it's got the public's... I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us... You know, you're right. There's really... If any of those ghosts come to haunt... All right, I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after So let's hear it. The possible backlash on tech like this is not... However, the internal neuroamp will define the next era of tech. With Ryujin, it's not an opportunity you just walk away from. You're right. The moment you violate your customers' trust, there's a good... Even worse, you push them into the hands of your competitors. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being...
Did Masako send you to try and convince...
Our public perception is good enough, if you ask me. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors. This is exactly why Masako's time is... Good. If you use that neuroamp, why? Well, it does make Ryujin look good, and we do gain a wider You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting. An issue? That would be a foolish move. Dalton and Alexis are the only two against it. You'd never get the rest to shut it down. Dangerous indeed. For all I know, Perhaps I didn't see it earlier, but you're right. The last thing I want is to have my brain scrambled because some engineer did. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now...
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work.
That and Infinity Ltd's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments?
Acquiring Infinity Ltd now is not a good look.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was... In fact, I propose that Misako be removed from CEO...
Ularu, this isn't a line you want.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be...
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said...
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be...
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be new.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business.
Aye.
All against?
Nay.
Good. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up? The internal neuroamp is a key component of Ryujin Industry. Why would we shelve it after we've finally perfected it?
The moment the public gets wind of the true capabilities of this...
Very well.
Aye.
All against?
Nay.
We'll start up discussions on how to... In the meantime, at least the only internal neuroamp research will continue. And don't worry, I'm certain between Alexis and Genevieve. Any other matters to bring forth? None?
At least if you're here, you're not screwing up out there.
So, Infinity Ltd learned a lesson? You've proven yourself to be quite the I suppose it is. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure. Imogene's instincts were right about... Now, as promised, I have your bonus. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. And also your opinion. As for the details, I think someone back on the...